Hi everyone, today I'm talking about plant medicine journeys and Kundalini awakening. Earlier this week, I posted a video about what we can do to feel more into the body to have a spiritual awakening. And I gave 12 tips. In the meantime, I've been thinking about my answer a lot. And there is one big suggestion that I'd like to add. Now, this is not for anyone or everyone, but I always ask my clients with Kundalini awakenings, or the ones that I've had, I always ask them, how did it happen? And with many people, it happens during plant medicine journeys. And I actually work with plant in my work often. When I work physically with people and I help them to wake up their energy body or their light body or their Kundalini energy. The reason being that I'm expecting my client to feel something that they have never felt before. They have absolutely no reference for the amount of feeling or the kind of sensation that I am guiding them towards. Now, when we are using plant medicine, and for me, for instance, it can be anything: psilocybin, cannabis, um, San Pedro, ayahuasca, anything. It can be absolutely anything, but it all has the same effect. So I'm going to give you some guidance of what you can do if you are a user of plant medicine. Don't start doing this if you haven't done it before and you meditating into the body and you're very body aware, because it can be like overwhelming for you. But if you are a person that is using your plant medicine regularly anyway, let's see how you can use it effectively to help you to have a Kundalini awakening. Okay, then I also just want to say, when I work with clients, and we do work with plant, and I work with either psilocybin or cannabis when I work with clients, and we always have a aftercare session. So the plant helps us to feel that feeling for the first time. And while we're on the plant medicine journey, it's also, I guide the client to become aware of the processes that you're going through in order to get that feeling. And then when we have a debrief session, like a few days later, we access the same feeling through these techniques. We access the same feeling and generate that Kundalini energy or that light body again. Then it's absolutely possible because you have the reference to where you are going. You keep knowing, oh, I haven't gone far enough. I need to go more. I need to go more, because you have some reference of what that feels like. And then I need to add something else about Kundalini awakening, plant medicine, and the effectiveness of the actual Kundalini energy. So during the plant medicine journey, it is possible to connect to this internal light. And I'm still going to tell you how to do it. Okay, I'm going to give you guidance on how to do it. So it is possible to connect to this light and to really feel it and sense it and become aware of this like inner divine light flowing inside the body. But the true power of the Kundalini energy or the light body really comes into effect when we are in our sober, like normal human state. Then, when we tap into that same feeling, then we actually have a total shift in consciousness while being sober, where our perception of the world starts changing. Everything starts looking really beautiful. Amazing synchronicities happen, interesting manifestations, but that only happens while we are sober. But now we can use the plant as a teacher, and this is really how the plants should be used, as teachers, as shamanic teachers, and not when we use the plant recreationally. Now you're going to a party, you smoke a joint, okay? And I'm also saying this for people that are in countries where it is legal. So say, for instance, you go to a party and you smoke a joint. Now you are fighting the medicine all the time, because you are trying to talk straight and walk straight and act normal. It's much better to go and meditate or dance or make love and actually use the journey that the plant is taking you on and the teaching that it is giving you, and that we are able to tap into or not. Okay. So now, if you do use plant medicine and you want to awaken your Kundalini, you haven't wakened up your Kundalini, I'm going to give you some pointers of how to do this. This is more effective when I can guide you and I can see you, either physically or on the screen. But I am going to give you some pointers because you will be able to use them. Right. So before you start using the plant, set an intention. First of all, say that you respect the plant or the mushroom, that you respect the altered state that it is going to take you in, because it is a natural state. It does come from nature and it is in alignment with nature. So really feel in your heart that you have respect for the teaching you are about to subject yourself to. Okay? Then, some people say just stay open. I like setting an intention. And what I specifically like to do, and this is when we want the Kundalini energy to come in, is I say for us to access, I set the intention that we do this journey for us to access a deeper layer of awareness and sensation within the body. And I call on life force, pure life force, to flow through us and to guide us in the way that is best for our highest good and the highest good of all, the benefit of myself and all that is. So put that intention and respect in before you take the plant. Right. Then make sure you are in a space where you will not be disturbed. Either be with your loved one or be on your own, and dim the lights, light candles, have music playing, make sure you are comfortable, have some cushions, pillows, blankets, whatever you need, maybe a fireplace, make it nice, make it a wonderful experience, like plan the experience. Also decide whether it's going to work for you to have music or not music. Sometimes some people are very sensitive to music, and the music can really guide you into certain moods. So sometimes, for some people, it's better not to have music. Okay. So decide on your setting. Make a sacred space. Make it beautiful. Sort out the lighting. Sort out the furnishing. Bless your plant before you go. Then, when you take your sacrament, really focus, take it in silence. Don't mix it with any other stuff. So focus when you take it. Just focus and intentionally take it. Feel how it enters your body. And then take yourself into meditation and consciously decide to take your attention not into a head trip, like a happening in the head. You might notice that wanting to happen. And then consciously say, I want to specifically work with my body now. So I'm going to put my awareness in my body. Right. Then when you start feeling the effect coming in, now that is usually associated with some physical sensations. Some physical sensations. So put your focus inside your body and then really relax your body. Go through these steps of first really relaxing your body. The plant helps us to do that more focused, like really relax. You know how it goes. And then breathing. Now, the plant helps us with breathing because in normal states, when I say to my clients, breathe, it's like I'm joking. Like people are usually like, you know, when we say breathe, we mean breathe. It means breathe like you are going to access a deeper layer of life inside yourself that needs to wake up, that needs to be woken. And when you start breathing into your body and feeling your body filling with oxygen and feeling that breath in your body. So the plant really helps us to pull the full focus into the sensation of the breath. Now, the plant helps us to breathe. Brother, you will start breathing like you have never breathed before, like the most beautiful, deep, expansive, meaningful, full of depth, insight, wisdom, life that sucks into that breath into the body and feel that breath in your body. Now I'm getting all like dramatic now because it becomes like that. You know, just the simple breath becomes such a massive thing. It's like, and that's really our access point to go into the body. Now, what I also say to my clients always, remember your breath is your gas pedal. So you want to deepen your journey into the body, you give it breath. It gets a little bit too much, like, oh, I'm going through so many emotional healings right now. It's too crazy. I can't, I'm crying, whatever. Then shallow the breath, make the breath shallower. Open your eyes, look around, touch your skin, then you more out. To go back in, you close your eyes. Just, I'm feeling it as I'm saying it now. You close your eyes, you put your awareness inwards, and you take that breath in. And then you ask yourself this question again. How much can I feel? How much can I possibly feel? And then when you feel, you ask that question again. How much can I feel? And then you pull that awareness into one area in your body, either your lower, like spine, or your lower belly, or your feet. These are suggestions. You don't have to, but works for me, right? Often helps like lower part of the torso, like lower belly or genitals or low, like your coccyx there, lower back. Pull your awareness, like whoop, whoop, how much can I feel? And then you will suddenly notice that awareness just like lighting up like a light. So it's not a light, it's like the sensation of awareness, like lighting up with sensation, lighting up with sensation. And keep on breathing, and then watch where that sensation goes, because it always moves somewhere. It always slides somewhere. It moves somewhere. Now, if I can guide you, if I am with you, then we slide this awareness through the body. And that's the medicine. That's the medicine. That's it. We slide this awareness like a golden ball, like up your spine, down your spine, zigzags over the body. It actually feels like this, like it actually feels like this awareness is like It's like moving inside you, down your arms. So I'm just going to give you some channels that you move it along. Okay, you can do either. You can either just follow it along and just notice where it's going. Wow. Uh, ah, it's, just notice where it's going, or you can direct it up and down your spine. That's a very good one. Um, direct it up to the top of your head and out the top of your head. Remember this one, out the top of your head. It will not go away. That's the wonderful thing. It will not go away. It's just that ecstatic release. You can also flow it like through your heart and out your fingers. Feels like your fingers are like lit up with electricity. So these are like your discharge points out the tips of your fingers, or down past the base of your spine, or down your legs and out your toes. Some people have certain areas that are more sensitive for the like exit release. Some people's feet feel it like, how many feet gasms can you have? Shook, 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 shook out the feet, or out the top of the head, or out the fingers. Eventually, all these areas become delightful exit points. But in the beginning, you might notice that certain exit points are stronger than others, or you might notice that you feel the energy more in certain areas than others. It means you probably have a bit of a block in another area, but you can, now that you're with the awareness, now that you can feel the ball of light, the ball of awareness, like raw, alive inside you, now you can just gently start coaching it, guiding it through the areas where, you know, it's not really flowing. And gently we start flowing through. Now, another thing that is going to happen. It's going to happen. Whoosh. If it's your first time that you're dabbling in your light body, in your Kundalini energy, it brings with it tremendous amounts of, you can either call it realignment to like your base, highest self, realignment, or you can call it healing. So what you're basically doing is you're connecting to that part of you, which is the healed part. It's post-healing. The healed part is this light. You know, that picture when you see of people that are enlightened and the whole body lights. The picture is of a body with like lights inside, like all over the show, plus the big chakras, plus lots of other little nadis, like all the lights are going on. So now you're on the journey, on your plant medicine journey, and you literally start feeling like all the lights are starting to go on inside your body. All these connectors between the lights are starting to light up. And there's so many aspects to it. I said your exit points are like your tips and your extremities, but exit points can also be your joints, like an elbow, an elbow and shoulder, a knee, a hip, can even like just be in your solar plexus. There's so many ways where we can feel that gasm going. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Now, when that healed energy, this light, starts connecting inside the body, you're remembering who you are, that you're the divine, that you're connected to this divine creator force energy that is in everything, and it's keeping you alive and it's in you. Okay, that's the healed energy. It is going to start clearing your trauma from the body. And how it's going to look is, we're not going back to the trauma, we're going to go and analyze it or anything like that. Some memories might come up, or emotions might come up, or the body might shake. Big one that's going to happen. Body might shake as the healed life force lights up within you. The body remembers itself as whole. It starts shaking loose the things that does not serve it. anymore. So when that memory comes up, when that emotion comes up, notice it. Notice that it's been touched, that it's being shaken loose from where it had a grip on you. And it has no more holding space. It goes. It goes. Sometimes we need to shake a lot in certain areas. Maybe you're going to shake for months in certain areas. Maybe you do 3 shakes and it's done. Maybe there's tears that just need to flow, that haven't had a chance to flow. Maybe there's even anger that just need to be felt, that have not been felt. But as the healed light starts filling the body, all the things that are not the light start rattling out of your system, starts aligning you. Okay, so leave space for those things to happen. Take your plant medicine journey as like, I'm going to sweep my whole inner body with light and life and awareness and healed energy. And that is a process. So this whole Kundalini awakening thing is a process. We start switching on the lights slowly, slowly, slowly. Every time we go in, we switch the lights on again, and we do some more sweeping, and we do some more aligning. It's a process. It's a wonderful internal process, and it's very individual for every person. Very, very individual. And we're leaving space for that. I always trust with a client, once they have felt the light and they know how to access it, I feel my work is done, because the light will work with them from there on forward, and it will align them. It's in them. Well, it's in us all anyway. So now we have done the plant medicine journey, and we have really used it in a shamanic way, in the sense that it has taken us into this altered state where we basically connected with our spiritual selves, like a spiritual dimension that we were connecting to in a very sacred moment. And we actually felt it. And being high, being in a slight altered state of consciousness, where we just let go a little bit about a little bit of all our conditioning and pre-programming and thing, it just opens up us for a moment to maybe just accept that, yeah, you and God, or you and the creator force, you're like one and the same thing. Because usually our mind is like, nah, not me, no, I'm not good enough yet, no, I'm not, I'm not enlightened, I'm not good enough, no, one day I'll get there. Suddenly, all of those stupid things just drop away, you're high, and for a moment, you are actually willing to accept and, oh my word, this life, your life is so sacred. The divine is so alive within you. For a moment, you are able to accept that. Okay, so now we're going to go to the debrief. As you come out of your plant medicine journey, stay aware of what you felt in your body. That was a certain sensation. It was a sensation that you accessed. It's like a depth of feeling. It's like, how much can you feel? And it feels in a way. Like inside yourself. Okay, remember that sensation, and then just for a moment again, as you're coming out your journey, go again. What are the elements that I did here during my journey that were different than what I usually do? Okay, the one was much deeper relaxation, right? The other one was this fabulous breathing, and also the focus. The one centered point focus, and maybe even the like slow motion of the focus, the intensity of the focus. So those are the things, the relaxation, the breath, and the focus. Like, how much can I feel? Then, when you are sober, go into meditation or in dance, and remember that sensation, and remember how you breathed. remember how you breathed. It's going to take you back. Okay? Remember how you breathed. Now you're going to do it again. It might take you a little bit longer, but not necessarily that long. It might take just a little bit longer than being high. But go back. And if you don't feel that sensation yet, you know, oh, I need to go deeper, because now you've got a reference point of what it feels like. Okay? So now when you're sober in meditation, you relax, put your focus inwards, you do that fabulous breathing, you ask yourself, how much can I feel? And then you start following the sensation through your body. Ah, what medicine, what medicine, what medicine. But now you're sober. Okay, now you're still in an insular space. So during the plant medicine journey, that intense internal awareness is very much happening in this insular moment. You're in your room, you're high, you're closed off. You've got just this internal journey, internal awareness, like all the lights are going on, fine. But it's still quite insular, because you're there in your room and you're high. Okay. Now, when you're meditating and you access the same Kundalini life force sensation inside your body again and you move it, great. This is such good practice. When you're making love, do it again. Do it again while you're making love. Move the energy. So much fun. It is possible, right? But that's still an insular experience, but still you're connecting to the highest of high. You're getting that instant download, high-speed fiber internet with the divine consciousness of everything. What a good practice. Now the true power, wow, power is when we now start living with this inner awareness, sensation, tingling, feeling in the body. You start walking around, going about your day, doing your business. And that to me is the hardest to do, because my mind always wants to get distracted. But oh my golly, gosh. If you train your mind, like use the plant, what does it feel like? Meditate. How do I access it again? I can make it stronger. I can even make it stronger. Then carry that in your body. Carry that buzz, that inner awareness, that tingling, that vibrancy in your normal day. Now, you're not going to see things going immediately. Sometimes they do. Usually there's a little bit of a time delay. If you have walked around for 3 days with like a super strong body awareness in yourself, then first of all, it brings you into presence. So you're not in your mind thinking about things all the time. You're just like super present, okay, in general. And if you do this for about 3 days, you are going to start noticing stronger and stronger. It's like it accelerates. Synchronicities, like you flippin' cannot believe it. And they're not even, like some of them are like really quick, like from now to an hour from now, or 20 minutes from now, or 5 minutes from now. And others are like more in a long-term kind of movement. But slowly, as you connect to this life force, light inner awareness, your light body, your Kundalini energy, and you connect to it as often as you can in meditation and as often as you can in your normal day, it starts aligning you to your highest good and the highest good for all. And it starts just shifting your life in the most miraculous way that you could not even have imagined. Better than you have imagined. Okay. So that's it for plant medicine journeys. If you would like me to guide you on one of these, I would be honored to do it. It does help if I do it with you, and often if two of us are tuning in, it somehow, because one body is tuned in, then the other body has that remembering quicker. So I am available to do a journey with you, either one-on-one or online. Online also works. We've done it. But usually I prepare you first. And then there's always a debrief. And exercises to keep taking you back. So yeah, this is what all my online courses are about, is teaching you how to feel, how to connect with your body, how to connect with this inner life, light awareness. There's specifically the course on the light body. With that, I also offer the option of taking you that one step further, deeper, and then you do the course. Brother, then we've got some power moves going. Okay, brother and sister. You are welcome to ask me questions. I love answering your questions. I love you all. Until we speak again. Hey!